Hey you guys, it's Jen. I wanted to do a flip through of my Fauxbonichi. I don't know if this is going to work. The lighting isn't the best. My situation is, I don't have everything set up to film and do videos and stuff like that. And the lighting situation is crazy. Let me turn off the, so I don't know if this is going to be a total bust, but I'm gonna try. Let's see. The last time that I did a flip through, I believe I did the Blood Moon page. So, I'm just gonna show you. Let me try to show you. Maybe I can just, it's going to be shaky though if I just do it this way. This page, I just drew a Haagen-Dazs because my favorite, like I go through phases with like treats and stuff like that, and I become obsessed. I go through these phases where I just almost have to have it like every day, and one of my favorite treats is Haagen-Dazs coffee ice cream in an ice cream cone, or what is it, Rocky Road. I love Rocky Road ice cream. I am just a sucker for that stuff. So that's that page. This page, too close. I can try to do it like this. This page, we are, trying to move and stuff like that. So I've been putting a lot of the kids' clothes on the buy, sale, trade groups of Facebook before I leave, because we have so many people in our neighborhood. We have like 9,000 people in our Facebook group, so it's just, I'm moving to a smaller neighborhood, and it's just easier for me to sell everything in a bigger group, obviously. This page, I just drew my Lamy All-Star, not All-Star, Lamy Safari in neon coral. And then I actually did the prompt, which was feathers. This is from Felicia's Facebook group. The prompt for that day was feathers. So I drew a dream catcher, and I just put catching dreams. This day, let's see, I can't really get it in frame. This day, I was supposed to be vacuuming and doing lots of chores around the house, but instead of actually using my Dyson animal, I drew it, and I wrote, today I will only vacuum as far as the cord will reach. And then I drew a little fountain pen guy who is really happy because he is drawing with a fountain pen that looks exactly like him. And then this was the time when Hurricane Joaquin was here in town, so I was excited that I got to wear my Hunter Willie's rain boots like pretty much every day. So I drew my rain boots, and then this was that prayer that was the blessings prayer that was going around Facebook for a long time, stuff that we're grateful for. These next pages, I was just practicing some hand lettering. Here I started getting really busy with packing and moving and stuff, so I just drew my Twisby Eco with my new Diamine Soft Mint ink in that one. And then these are my 5-year-old's birthday questions that I forgot to do in September. I do a yearly interview questions, like what her favorite things are, so that each year we can look back and see how her interests have changed. This day, we were just doing a lot of stuff with the house, like just picking, customizing everything. So I was just dreaming about houses, so I just drew a little house there. This day we were collecting boxes from places and just trying to pack as much as possible. Sorry, this is a really bad flip through. So yeah, I just drew a box there. Let me prop this up and see if I can prop this up even further. Maybe that will help with the angle. Oh, that's better. So yeah, I just drew a box there. I just drew my Fauxbonichi because I was just talking about how I'm packing up my craft room and I won't be able to do anything except for journal in my Fauxbonichi. This page, hubby brought home King Pollo, which is my favorite Peruvian chicken place. And I just drew my plate. I had yuca, red beans and rice, carrots, broccoli, squash, zucchini, red peppers, and cauliflower. And of course, Peruvian chicken, which is my fave. I was doing like 6 loads of laundry that day. It was insane how much laundry I had for the whole house. So I just drew a little basket full of laundry, and then we picked the paint for the exterior for our elevation. This is kind of what our elevation is going to look like, but not really. And I picked the paint and the shutters and the color of the door and the siding and stuff like that. This day, hubby had our lawnmower was broken for a really long time, so we had to have somebody come and we had to have a lawnmower service come by and do our lawn. But he finally fixed it, and he was able to cut the grass at our house one last time, and he was really happy about that. I think he was really happy about that. I think he enjoys doing that. And this day we were getting a contractor in to do the painting, like touch-up paint for like, you know, like the little nicks and stuff around the house from the kids and stuff like that. So I drew a little paintbrush and a bottle of paint, and then he was going to do some caulking around the bathrooms. This day we just picked out the countertops, the granite and the counters, the hardware, and, you know, stuff like that. We're going to do the floors and the carpets later, and the paint and the trim and all that other stuff. And then this page, these 2 pages I just journaled because I was so incredibly busy. So this day the dumpster came, and we got a dumpster because we live pretty far away from the dump, like the places like where you can bring, you know, stuff that needs to go to the dump. So we just rented one of these because we had to get rid of about like 2 or 3 entertainment centers that we just don't want anymore. And then our big swing set thing in the backyard, we got rid of that. My husband like tore it down and then just threw it in the dumpster. So that was a lot of help. It's getting rid of a lot of furniture. And then the for sale sign, the coming soon sign was put up. And then this day I didn't feel like drawing anything because you know, all I'm doing is just packing, so I didn't feel like drawing any more boxes. So I just drew a little girl, like a face. This day the gardeners came and then did some landscaping, and we have a huge gigantic Bradford pear tree in our backyard that is taller than the house, and the branches are touching the house, and it just, I mean, it's really nice, the shade and stuff like that, but we really wanted to open up the backyard. And so our realtor suggested that we trim a lot of the branches and make it smaller. And so he came and did that, and it was crazy because he was like climbing up into the branches, like he was at the top of the tree, which is taller than our house. And it was just so scary because he was by himself, and he was like in the branches, just using his lopper and cutting down trees or the branches. And it was just really crazy how he ended up doing that. I just brought the kids for some froyo. My hubby was working really late, so it was just me and the girls, and we were, oh, look at Butters. Hi, sweetheart. Hey, Butters. This day, I just brought the girls to get some froyo, and it's all white because my favorite is plain with just a bunch of mochi. That's how I like my froyo, so that's why it's like just all white. I didn't draw much. So yeah, then I have to fill out these pages. I've just been so busy, I haven't really been able to finish that. But yeah, that is my flip through. I hope you guys enjoyed, and it's been really crazy these past few weeks. So, but hopefully I get some downtime to journal and do some sketching. I hope you guys enjoyed my flip through. Thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you guys are well. Bye.